I realized that my future was not in my hand. It wasn't easy because I felt like my faith was weak, at that time. And, but I kept holding onto that faith and praying, I see trials helped me grow spiritually and strengthen my faith when I needed it the most.
You gotta live it, you gotta love it. Testimony goes on and on and on. It's magnetic, it's prophetic, it's got stories being told.
Welcome back to the Jesus Magnet podcast. I'm your host Joel, and today we have Mo on the show. How you doing, Mo?
I'm doing good, and thank you for inviting me here and let me be part of your podcast program.
Oh, I am actually quite excited to have you on the show. We met during our time with Victory Church here in Chiang Mai, Thailand, and our first encounter was went to this men's group for Victory Church, and you were there, and I got to learn that you were from Myanmar.
Yes.
And I had no idea. The ignorance of my knowledge was I had no idea that there was a major war that had been going for a long, long time.
Yes. In
Myanmar, also known as Burma, and you're from there. You know a lot about Myanmar and the different war that's going on. So I'm actually quite keen to hear your side of the story. And one of the reasons is because we had Sky Barkley on the show, who's a free Burma ranger. So he goes into Myanmar and, man, like, he's basically a soldier working to bring aid and help and Jesus all over Myanmar, which it's really cool to have not just a free Burma ranger, but now someone from Myanmar that's kind of experienced the war side of it. So yeah, I'm really keen to hear your story, man, and kind of how you found yourself in Thailand. And just the other day, I went on a missions outreach over the weekend, probably about 2 weeks ago now, and we went and we visited two groups of people, but the first group really captivated my heart. Was a group of 24 orphan kids from Myanmar, and they had escaped Myanmar then with their parents, and then their parents got deported.
Oh.
So all the kids, because kids can't get they can't get in jail or fined or anything like that for overstaying. They're legally allowed to be illegal in Thailand until they're about 18. Is that right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So basically, what's ended up happening is all their parents have been deported back to Myanmar, and this whole group of orphans are looked after by maybe 2 or 3 adults. 24 orphans.
24.
And it just broke my heart. Like, I couldn't imagine leaving my son, who you met just before we started this podcast, Zion, he's 7 months old. Like, I couldn't imagine leaving him alone, let alone being in a different country. And it's all to do with the war, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you might be able to elaborate a little bit on the details and stuff like that. But let's start with your story, Mo, and kind of find out, does your story kind of cross over that style?
I'll be sharing my story before coming to Myanmar and what was happening there during these years.
Perfect. All right, you go. Let's start with you, and then kind of like, actually, were you a Christian this whole time? You're born and raised Christian household?
Yeah, my parents and my grandparents are all Christians.
Awesome. Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start with you, and we'll see kind of where it goes. I'm going to jump in and out with different questions, but yeah, where does the life of Mo begin?
Okay.
Let's go.
So yeah, I was a computer science student in Burma, and I was attending my
So a criminal science student.
computer science.
Oh, computer science, right. Criminal science? What is that? No wonder you're deported.
Yeah. I was attending my 4th year of bachelor degree, and when COVID hit, it was right in the middle of our midterm exam at the time, and suddenly all schools, universities, and offices had to close. And life was so much easier back then, and I didn't have to worry about many things. I thought COVID would last only 1 or 2 years, and I'll be back to the place, get a degree, get a job, and seek my future ambitions in my life.
So in Myanmar, which part of Myanmar?
Yangon. I'm from Yangon.
Is that a big city?
Yeah, it's the second capital.
Oh, okay.
It's like economically the capital of Myanmar.
Okay.
Yeah, and it is the most populated capital in Myanmar.
I see.
Yeah, and
Can I ask another question?
Yes, of course.
I'm from like a pretty small town in New Zealand, and I was just wondering, when COVID hit for me, we saw the whole town kind of look like a ghost town, look like everybody disappeared, looked like the rapture.
Oh, yeah.
What's it like in a massive city when COVID hits? And everybody's indoors? Is anybody on the streets? Or did it look like a ghost town? It must have been quite strange.
Yeah. It was a ghost town.
Yeah.
Before 2020, there was like, everything, and there are many, festivals. And, after COVID, the city is like a ghost town, and there are like many strict restrictions and systematically had care measures by the government of the people back then, and it was like Myanmar was one of the least affected by COVID-19. One
of the least affected?
Yeah.
Okay, in which way? Like sickness-wise, death-wise?
There's there's like only a few COVID cases.
Really?
Yeah, and because of the strict restrictions and there are many lockdowns.
You guys are good at following rules.
Yeah. Back then, it was like like only a few COVID cases.
Because that was the same in New Zealand. We have hardly any COVID cases. Actually, it was a little embarrassing, to be fair, because we're an island nation, right?
Yeah.
We got nobody's sneaking into New Zealand with COVID. You got to travel across the ocean to get to us. So it's COVID virus-wise, it's pretty safe. If we don't have COVID, it's hard for us to get COVID into the country. So, but we're split into 2 islands, the North Island and the South Island. So it was. I feel a little embarrassed by this, but our Prime Minister at the time shut the whole country down when one case was reported in the North Island, and we're in the South Island. You have to cross the ocean again to get to us.
Yeah.
And we're like, are you kidding me? Like, why? So we almost actually, Australia and America, we became a little bit of a laughing joke that New Zealand is like overkill when it comes to the protection of. We're so afraid of COVID, and with one case, the whole country shuts down, and even the South Island, which is where I was. Yeah, I just found that just amazing, very extreme response. I think.
Yeah. We also had that response back in the days because, like, when our first case was reported, I was taking an exam, and then the exam was cancelled.
What, in the middle of the exam?
Yeah. And like the first day.
Yeah.
At the second day morning, we got news, news about the very first case reported, and then the government's offices and all the university and education foundations have to make a statement to close all the offices,
all the unis,
everything. And honestly, I was so happy because the next day exam is mathematics and I'm so bad at math.
Yes, bit of a blessing in disguise for you. Yeah, that's funny. So you let me just jump back to your family. So you grew up in a Christian home. Did you have a relationship with Christ, or was it more of a religious experience with your family's Christian, so I'm Christian, kind of like in Thailand where people, your family's Buddhist, so I'm Buddhist. They don't really have any thinking. How was your experience with Christianity? Yeah,
my grandparents, they taught me good practice about Christianity and the following Jesus Christ, and my parents also they sent me to Sunday schools.
But how is your belief?
Belief it's not that strong.
Yeah, it's just something you did.
Yeah. It's not that strong, but I was trying to approach Jesus closer and closer, and to a more understanding point of view on how things are working spiritually and in real life.
So you had some questions about it. Were your family open to some of the questions about Christianity? Like you said, you were trying to figure out the spirituality of it.
Yep, I was, but now that after coming to Thailand, and that's my testimony.
So your faith totally grew by coming to Thailand.
Yes,
which is so ironic because it's a really Buddhist nation.
Yeah,
I suppose Myanmar is pretty Buddhist as well.
Yeah.
But Thailand is that's funny that you find Christ in a Buddhist nation. I find that God uses everything.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about this experience with COVID. Did that shape did you have any fears with what was going on? Because the whole world shuts down. Obviously you didn't have to do your exam, which is great. Yeah. But were you concerned about the whole world shutting down?
Yeah, I was, I cannot predict anything of it with COVID. And, before 2021, the late 2020, and there are only few COVID cases in the country, and they're more likely to reopen the universities, schools, and government offices, and and that is, I thought that is the time to be to the original place and get a degree, get a job.
Yeah.
And then but when it comes to 2021, February 1st, my hopes and my dreams are scattered on that morning because my
just gonna point your mic.
My dad, he used to listen to worship songs every morning, and that morning I woke up without hearing any worship music in the house because the electricity was shut down, the internet was cut off, and everything is what's going on?
Yeah.
I asked my dad, and then my dad, come and whisper me it's happening, it's happening. What? It's a military coup,
when the military takes over the government.
Yeah. And then they overthrow the elected legitimate government, and the government is going to form a constitution on that morning.
True.
Yeah.
Whoa.
On that morning, and because they won the election again, and because of the military coup, millions of people rose up and like protested in peace against the military coup.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. Wow.
Yeah, and it was clearly unfair, unfair and against justice.
Yeah. So when a military coup comes in, walk me through what that kind of looks like. Like, I know what it is when you say that.
Yeah.
But what is it like to be there when something like that happens? Do you just immediately have an army walking through the streets?
No, but they took over the what can we say, the committees, the government office.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They
Wow.
marched to the government office and took over all the buildings.
Yeah.
And also
And are you a kingdom, or do you have a prime minister, or what is Myanmar?
there's no kingdom in Myanmar. There is like
It's just government.
government.
So
yeah.
prime minister,
Yeah, prime minister. There is
president.
president.
It's a president.
Yeah, president.
Okay. So was the president kicked out of office by the military?
Detained all the government officials.
So it's different than the States, because the United States, the president is the chief and officer of the military.
Yeah,
So it's different.
yeah, it's different because the president, the government,
Yeah.
and the military is like a rival
Yeah.
in Myanmar. They are not together.
Can the government make rules that the military have to follow?
they have agreement.
They have agreements.
Yeah, they have agreement.
They
Mutual
work
agreement.
together
Yeah, they work
Well, they
together.
did.
They did, but no longer.
until the coup
Yeah,
happens.
yes.
Okay, so when you knew that a coup was happening, all the internet shuts off, the electricity shuts off.
Yeah.
For how long?
For like 1 day or two, and then they're given with limitation. Limitation.
Just,
they're like, I remember at the time that the internet
You
was
wouldn't-
allowed only like 6 hours a day.
Yeah, so not enough to create a communication channel to rise up against the army or anything like that.
Yeah, but as soon as we realized that it is a coup, it was a coup, and people like they protested and they posted online, what's happening here, because like we're worried about like it's going to be like second North Korea,
That's so interesting. When you say the coup happened, do you know why? Like, was the government doing something that was really bad that the military found they had to take over?
They thought, the election is unfair, unfair. They're like voting fraud happening.
Yeah. Basically what happened with Donald Trump.
They want to, looks like there is a fraud voting happening, that's why they took the coup, but it is not actually happening,
Oh, so they thought there was a fraud in the system, fake votes.
Yeah.
But there wasn't.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So just the military didn't like the outcome.
Yeah. The military don't want to give the country like another 5 years of democracy.
That is so interesting. Yeah. So when the military takes over, what happens to any of the government laws that have been put in place? Are they just like paused, or
they just like
now
change,
the army is now the government?
Yeah.
Is that basically what's happened?
Yeah. The military government.
There's a coup in Thailand about 10 or 11 years ago.
Yeah.
So here's a fun fact for our listeners and for you. I was here for 2 weeks in Thailand.
Oh.
And I was probably here, I was here on holiday. And the coup happened while I was here by chance. And what are the chances of that? Like, it was a bit all over the world on TV about this coup happening, and I saw these army trooper. There was a curfew; you weren't allowed outside after 6 o'clock or 7
Yeah,
o'clock.
of course, yeah.
It was, and I was like, "What the heck's going on?" And I can't believe that I was actually in Thailand for that coup. Only there for a short time, but so that's my only experience coming. But I've never had it in my own country. So you said that there was limitations on electricity, and internet. How about curfew? Did they?
Yeah, it's like curfews are still active.
They're still active today.
Yeah, in some areas.
So how long ago was this?
Sorry?
How long ago did the coup happen?
Like 2021. So it's like
like
four years.
like COVID time.
Yeah, like 1 year after the COVID, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Military just said enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so now were you concerned? Like, I mean, if something like that happened in my country, either two things are going to happen in my mind, in my spirit.
Yeah.
I'm going to be fearful,
Yeah. I see.
and I'm going to, I don't know, do something stupid,
Yeah.
riots, things like that. Or I'm going to be fearful, I'm going to run to God. I'm going to make sure I've kind of, I guess, got my life in order in case this is another war.
Yeah.
What ran through your mind?
Yeah. We were living in fear, you know.
You were in fear.
Yeah, because like there's no laws or like the soldiers, you know.
Yeah.
The guns are the laws, you know. They are the
Guns of the law.
Yeah, they
Jeez.
make everything. They put people in danger, and they think, you know, they can rule with guns, you know.
Wow.
They want to show power, you know.
Yeah.
Show my power with the modern
Just forceful power.
Yeah,
Man.
forceful powers.
So, but how were you feeling spiritually? Were you like, I need to pray? Like,
Yeah,
because that's
okay.
pretty scary.
Yeah. They're like prayers. Many churches hosted pray for the country.
Yeah.
For our country, and it was
Was there a war that took place after that? Like because I know that you guys can be enlisted, right? Forcefully put into the army.
Yeah.
Citizens can be.
Yeah. It is like it's like 1 year ago, the military want to recruit you know younger people into the military because they were facing a massive losses in both numbers and quality all over the countries, you know, because like many younger generations, their heart and vision are opened by the violence they made, and the people knew that they have to make something, you know, because people protested peacefully, and the military response is like with violence, you know, violence. So they consider that they have to take arms themselves and resist the military. So they tried to the ethnic arms organizations all over the bordering Myanmar border, and like in Karen state, Karenni, Shan, Kachin, Chin, there are like many resistance, you know, like armed organizations there. They want to.
So you guys have almost a civil war happening.
It's a civil war currently happening, you know.
That's so sad because it's people might know each other as well. Like it's deeper. It's not like attacking another country. You don't know anybody in that country.
Yeah.
But you guys actually know each other. You might have family
on
one side of the country, and you've
of
got
course
to go into their province and with guns.
Yeah. They're like
far out. Has that happened?
Sorry?
Has that happened where family members have been recruited?
A lot.
And then they've got to go into their province? Yeah.
Like currently the Burmese military, they they are sending newly recruits to the front lines. Yeah, because like
Wow.
they know that the ethnic organizations don't want to kill its own people, because the newly recruits are also the people, are from the people. They don't want to be in that army, They don't want to fight, but they're making like a human shield.
What happens if you don't fight? What happens if you say, I don't want to be in the army?
They're like bride, you have to give a lot amount of money to the officers,
Oh, you can bribe your way out of the army.
Yeah, it's like
What if you don't have money? Is it prison? What happens? Execution?
it's kind of like forced put into the military.
Yeah.
They said they do military training. They will train you and like with weapons
They
and
break you.
yeah. Actually, they are not. They will not give you any weapons because they don't trust you. They just want to make human shield. They just want to send you to the front lines. Yeah, it's kind of like a difficult situation.
So if you were to go back to Myanmar, would you be enlisted?
Of course,
you would be.
Yeah,
Immediately.
Yeah, even I have a friend here in Thailand, and his name is currently in the list back in Myanmar.
Oh my gosh! So he's fled to Thailand to escape the army.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Because then you become a human shield and far out.
Yeah,
And you're the same. If
Yeah.
you went to back to Myanmar, you would be in the Burmese army.
yeah, they're like they are currently doing many restrictions in their airport. They only send people abroad only with education purpose.
Yeah.
Not with they are limiting or going abroad with work and visiting.
Yeah.
Without any like purpose. Some like only with education purpose. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So like many young people like me, like my age, they
How old are you?
I'm 24.
Yeah, man, that's young.
Yeah, I'm 24, and they are like they're doing many limitations. They're like we have many types of passport. You don't have any types of passport, right? In your country
Just
system.
one?
Yeah, we have like visiting, PV passport, PJ for job, and PE for
So
students education.
You have a passport that will allow you to leave
Yeah, and
if you have a work permit only.
Yeah.
In another country.
yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah,
And
It's
what's the other ones?
like PE?
What's that?
PE is for like education.
Oh, so you can go to
Yeah.
another country to study.
Yeah,
Okay. But these are separate passports.
yeah,
Because they're normally just visas.
yeah, but
But
you
your
don't-
country withholds your intention to travel.
yeah, they want to like
Wow, because normally it's just the other country that withholds the intention
yeah,
to travel.
yeah.
But your country withholds the intention
Yeah.
to travel. Man, I didn't know. So you've got a education one?
I
Passport?
actually got a PV visiting.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay, nice.
yeah.
And how long can you visit for?
It's like as long as
That's to do with Thailand, I suppose, is it?
sorry.
Like that would be Thailand's decision?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Thailand decision. But, Thailand is not a safe place for us because, like, they have Burmese, embassy here, and
Yeah.
and they can control our passport to not to updating,
Yeah.
Like, we're not updating your passport. You have to go back to your country, serve in the military, and this is the only way to update your passport like
You're
that.
kidding me.
It's coming. It's
When,
happening.
when do you have to update yours?
It's like 2029. So it's a long time. Yeah.
Not really. That's not that long.
2029. Yeah, it's not that.
That's not that long.
Yeah, but I have to figure a way out.
Yeah, you're figuring it out. You've got time to figure it out,
Yeah.
but it's still not long. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's not short, but it's still not very long. That's only like, what are we, 25? That's 4 years you've got
Yeah.
before you're even in your 30s, man. You'll be 28.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. So, have you found that the people in Myanmar, the Christians anyway, has their faith strengthened, or has it been deterred, like from sad
Yeah.
from the war?
Yeah. They're like, I'm
Or-
Korean.
Even your family. Oh, you're Korean?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm Korean, and like Korean people have been the victim of this war for like almost a century.
Yeah.
It's like
Wow.
it's over 70 years. So many Korean people are mostly Christians. We've been oppressed by the ethnicity and also with the religion.
Yeah.
Because the military see us that we were traitors, because when the British missionaries comes to Burma, like 200 years ago, they were like the Burmese people, they don't want another religion comes into the country, because like they want only like the Buddhism as the majority of the country, and they want to spread people with like they made propagandas against with one ethnic to ethnic, and also with one religion to religion. And so it was like they made many propagandas with that kind of diversities, and our current people have been suffering that much, and like, but we know that we were following Jesus Christ, and we believe that like only He can handle that kind of situation, and we were praying.
So do you find there's persecution based on your religion?
Not
Myanmar?
really,
Not
but
really.
but they make it as a reason.
Yeah.
A reason to make propagandas.
Do they kind of like look down on Christians?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. They make airstrikes to churches.
Really?
Yeah, especially like in Korean state, there are many Catholic church in the states.
And they get bombed.
Yeah, they bombed to the refugee camps.
Really?
Yeah,
All right, your army is ruthless.
Yeah, that's why like it's kind of like an forgotten
Yeah.
war happening in the world.
I mean, it is, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No, not forgotten, but it's not in the media as much.
Yeah.
I was saying to one of the other guys that came on the show, we were talking about the Burmese war, and I was saying, like, I hadn't really heard about it from New Zealand before I came here.
Yeah.
Now I know a lot about it now. But you've got this war from this tiny country, Israel.
Yeah.
And the whole world's looking at it. It's a tiny country as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's really small.
Yeah.
And the whole world's looking at it. And, it makes you wonder, like, the connection between the spiritual realities of Israel and how it sort of draws that attention spiritually from all over the world. Like, I think all the demons, all the angels, everything's watching Israel. Other horrific stuff is happening around the world, like the war in Myanmar.
Yeah.
But something seems to have Israel seems to be the one that everybody looks at in the media.
Yeah.
I find that so bizarre. It's such a small country, If I wasn't a Christian, like if I didn't understand biblical prophecy and stuff like that, if I didn't understand that, I'd be thinking, why does everyone care so much of Israel? Like, I'd be thinking that.
Yeah.
But when you are a Christian and you've studied the texts, you can see it's actually very prophetic. That war particularly is very prophetic. And that saddens me a little bit, because you're not getting the need in your country because of that.
Yeah, like we were expecting like United Nations,
Seriously, come help us. I mean, it's all. I mean, you're not really. This is the hard part, though. You're not being attacked by another country.
Yeah.
So if somebody was to come in, it's an act of war towards your country. I can understand why we can't get involved because it's your country that's fighting each other.
Yeah.
If it was another country, if Thailand went and started attacking you, we might be able to come in and help. But when it's inside your country, if we invaded, we would be invading your country. We'd be fighting Myanmar, which I don't think would help. It's hard, man. I don't even know what the answer would be.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard, you know, like,
Get to Thailand. That's the answer. Come to Thailand. Get out of the country. Man.
Yeah.
So what's your long-term goals? Are you going to try and stay in Thailand?
I already had in my plan back in Burma, like going to Japan.
Before all of this.
Yeah, before the military recruiting happened.
That's right. You're learning how to speak Japanese, aren't you?
Yeah, sure, yeah. I was learning Japanese. I'm still learning Japanese. Like my intention is to go to Japan, walk there, and like when the military recruiting happened, I have to come into Thailand. You know, there's like and planned like there's
what. So the recruiting was happening, but you had already come to Thailand, so you escaped.
Yeah, kind of like that.
By accident. You were already in Thailand, and then that happened.
No. The military the recruiting happened. Yeah. Happened in like last year, February.
But you were here?
And I got here in March 20.
Oh, so you escaped.
Yeah, because
from the recruiting.
Yeah, because
how'd you get out of the country?
From the airport. I prayed, yeah.
But they didn't have that under lockdown for people your age?
Yeah, it's not that much like restricting, you know.
Yeah, okay. So you just slipped through.
Yeah, I prayed a lot for that. And my mom in tears, you know. They parents don't want their kid, recruited by the military and and
man,
it's kind of like that. Yeah, my mom even remove my photos from the walls, then showcase, because my mom don't want us to, seen by the military officials, when it comes to my home,
So you're saying the army comes to your home,
yeah,
and your mum's kind of pretending she doesn't have a child so that they don't look for you.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but they also have a list of household list. They know that I have like the house got adults. But
that's amazing that your parents are willing to go. I suppose she keeps the photos, just hides them.
Yeah, hides them. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
Can your parents come to Thailand?
Of course, yeah, they can come.
They can?
Yeah.
And they want to? They want to?
Yeah, they want to. But I'm still, trying to, stabilize with my financial.
Yes, because they wouldn't be able to work here.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So, yeah. God, by the grace of God, I got here, and my younger brother went to Qatar.
Where's Qatar?
Qatar is near UAE. Qatar, do you know? Qatar.
No. Is that a place in Thailand or a country?
A country.
It's a country.
A country near UAE. Do you know Dubai?
Oh,
yeah,
Dubai,
yeah.
Why is he way over there?
He just got his diploma in hospitality back in Myanmar. And then when the recruiting happened, the schools, wants to help their students to get out of the country. So the head of the school tried so hard to get connections with foreign companies to recruit Myanmar people, and my brother was one of them. He got he got a work visa in Qatar. And so, God bless him, just
very
at
lucky.
the right time. Yeah.
Very lucky.
Yeah.
Man. Okay. Have you got plans to somehow, connect with your family at a certain point, or are you guys pretty split up now?
Yeah. It's like all over the
world. Yeah. Do you think, I suppose you keep in touch with your brother?
Yeah, I keep in touch with my brother, and we are planning to meet here in Thailand.
Really?
Yeah, because
Cool.
like my parents can leave the country because they are like
Older.
elders, older, and they can
So
leave the
they're
country.
never going to be enlisted in
Yeah,
the war,
yeah.
so they're kind of
Yeah,
safe.
yeah. So like Thailand is kind of like a point where families meet.
It's a
because
safe zone.
yeah,
families
it's kind
to
of
meet.
like when people from Japan wants to meet their family in Myanmar, they comes to Thailand. They comes to meet here in Thailand.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's, man, I could imagine being in that situation. I mean, all my family's in New Zealand, and I can imagine being in Thailand and I'd have to meet them in Australia or something. It's just a strange concept. Okay, so tell me a little bit about your journey to Thailand and how it ended up strengthening your faith, because you have to leave your parents and everything that you know.
Yeah.
How did that affect you spiritually?
Yeah, like I was lost before, all because all of the situation back there in Myanmar, and I cannot figure it out a way to strengthen my spiritual, and also with I've never had that experience of losing a close one, because like I lost my grandpa and uncle during the COVID outbreak after the military coup happened, because like when the military coup happened, everything is out of control. There's no like restrictions or like no healthcare measures. Like people got their own with their own health. So like there like massive outbreak happened, and our family also like got COVID, get COVID and like sick like 1 or 2 weeks, and then my grandpa and my uncle passed away during that outbreak, and it was very hard for me because it is my
Did they get COVID and die?
yeah.
Oh wow,
They
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. So yeah, because it was my very first experience of losing someone close. So it's kind of like to experience all things at one time, because like I'm figuring out my way.
You're figuring out your career.
Yeah,
You're
career.
figuring out, first time that you've lost
Yeah.
somebody very close to you. You're realizing I might have to leave the country because I might get enlisted into the army.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're only 24 now.
Yeah.
Like you would have been. How old were you when you left Myanmar?
It was last year.
Last
so
year.
23.
Yeah, you're pretty young, and then figuring out how to live without any family in a place that you've never been before.
Yeah.
You picked a good place, Chiang Mai. Yeah. Do you think? I mean, this is an odd question, but is there any like how does the Thai people, do they accept the Myanmar people well here, or is it something that they're resistant to? How do you think?
Resistant to the
Like the welcoming of the Thai people.
welcoming
are
of
the Thai people welcoming to the situation of Myanmar people coming to Thailand and fleeing their country?
it's kind of like controversial
Yeah.
things, because like many Myanmar people got into Thailand and seeking job,
Yeah.
jobs. Some Thai people, they see as like we are taking their jobs,
Taking their jobs. Oh, I see. So they're not often super welcoming.
Yeah, kind of like because like Myanmar people already had a bad reputation in the history, because like the Burmese kingdom, they occupy Thailand in the history. So like Thai people don't like Burmese that much,
Goes back a few generations.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
yeah, it's kind of like like negative
Yeah.
vision to Myanmar,
Man,
Yeah.
that's so bizarre. I mean, I can't imagine looking down on a culture like Myanmar if you're fleeing your country for your life.
Yeah.
I can't imagine looking down on you. You know, like I would be wanting to help
Yeah.
you, and I would feel for you. Like my heart goes out to you.
Yeah.
Like, definitely wouldn't be going, oh, you're taking my job.
Yeah.
Get some perspective. He's lost his whole life. Like it's sad, really. The country that you flee to is sometimes not super welcoming.
Yeah.
Because Thai people are, from my point of view, a Westerner, seem very welcoming.
Yeah.
So they are to me. Yeah, they're kind of racist, and for my benefit, it's I don't like it.
Yeah.
I prefer if they were just real, you know.
Yeah.
But all the Thais that I've met have been lovely people.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
Me too.
And that's the great thing about church, isn't it? About going and connecting at Victory Church is where we are.
Yeah.
Is that it doesn't matter, like, who you are, where you're from, we value each other, and that's the Christian faith. It's just, even in times of crisis and war, we come together, and you can be black or white or Asian or whatever it is, Burmese or Thai, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There's it's like a family.
Yeah, it's like coming under under the name of Jesus Christ as one family, and it's I see this like that the faith, God is walking on our lives as like connecting to each other. No matter where you come from and where your ethnicity.
Well, I like the term brother in Christ.
Brothers in Christ,
and because I feel that, when I meet people at church and other Christians all around the world, everywhere we go, I literally feel like I'm with family. It's this deep. We're on the same page with this extremely deep subject and belief in Christ that we, in times of need and persecution, we run to God together.
Yeah.
In times of good times, we run to God with thankfulness, and we all are on the same page. It really does seem like a big family, and which is interesting that which is really good for somebody in your situation. Imagine if you were not a Christian. It would be a lot harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't have anybody to run to.
Yeah, of course. Like, I've seen many people who are currently struggling here in Thailand, They don't have any relatives, any friends, any communities here.
Yeah.
They're like seeking job here. They're doing what the Thai citizens don't want to do, So it's kind of like very, very hard here, even when you're out of the country,
Yeah.
You're going into another like struggling area,
Yeah.
Just that's thankful just being alive,
Yeah. So would you say through kind of all this persecution in the sense of this fear, through this war, through this fear of being recruited, through the unknown of moving country, through the, I guess, kind of be slightly racist towards the Myanmar, like the Thai people to the Myanmar people in some ways.
Yeah.
Not all Thais.
Not all Thai,
but
of course.
Just in sometimes there's that cultural thing. Would you say that going through these trials has strengthened, like you've run to God in a good way?
I would like to share a story like how my faith
Let's do it.
It's fun. It is like in these heartbreaks, challenges, and like during this uncertain time, I turn to prayer. When I got here in Thailand, I was like, there are like a lot of distractions happening. I cannot focus on like, I don't have a vision, I don't have a goal. What's coming next, What's my future plan here in Thailand to go to Japan, So like I surrender my life to God, and like I realized that my future was not in my hand, and it wasn't easy because I felt like my faith was weak, at that time, and but I kept holding on to that onto that faith and praying. I see that trials helped me grow spiritually and strengthen my faith when I needed it the most, because that kind of trials wants to push away from God, God, and I want to share a little bit of my experience here. So how I got into like Victory Church and meet a Christian community here.
Yeah. So how long were you actually here before you stumbled across church? In Chiang Mai.
Chiang Mai?
Yeah, how long were you in Chiang Mai before you came to church?
It's like 4 months before coming to church.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, one day, I want to share a story. Like one day, I'm invited by a friend at the university that I'm currently living near. I'm currently living near the Chiang Mai Rajapet University. My apartment is near that university. So I got some Burmese friends there, and the students, they invited me to have lunch together. And, on that day, I decided to step out my apartment and meet with my friends. And on that day, that's where I met with a missionary student from United States, and like we share about the cultural difference between Thailand and Myanmar, and also with spiritual and we connected instantly as we share about life and faith, and also with the trials and things going recently, So through the student, and I learned about the Christian Film Festival here in Chiang Mai, and I decided to attend the festival, and that place, this where I met another person who is going to Victory Church. He connected me with the church, because I'm a Christian, and he was surprised, seeing a Christian from Myanmar, and so he connected me with he introduced me to church, and I visited Victory Church the following Sunday, and the moment I went in to the church, I felt like it's so welcoming, and it's like God answered my prayers. I have my what kind of say, like I found an oasis,
Found a what?
Oasis.
An oasis.
Yeah. In during this hard time,
Yeah.
I was looking for a church to share my experience, share things, because we met a lot of Burmese people, and we have our own stories. We have to share with the same words, same topic again and again. So, but we didn't get much chance to share with others, people from diverse backgrounds.
Yeah.
So I got, and on my third visit to the Victory Church, I joined to the volunteer team, and in the welcome team, serving as part of the welcome team, and it felt incredibly fulfilling, and my heart is overwhelmed by His blessings, and also I got motivations to it's kind of finding a way in my life through Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
by connecting people under his name.
Yeah.
And I found my I'm encouraged and I'm inspired by people, people in the Christian community, because it's like when you live alone in the room, you got depressed, you got
yeah.
you got depressed, and
we're not built to be by ourselves.
Yeah,
for sure. Like one thing that COVID really shined a light on when they isolated everybody.
Yeah,
people got so depressed. The suicide rates just skyrocketed around the world. So there was almost like so much death from suicide because we were forced to be alone. We are not built to be by ourselves.
Yeah.
It's great that you started feeling that community and that warmth again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man. So what's your advice for, is there any more, did you want to share anything more with the story?
I think that's all with my how I found
Nice.
Jesus Christ, and my spiritual is like strengthened to another level. Here in
with
Thailand
that community.
Yeah.
What's your advice for people that are escaping a country and they're listening to the podcast now and they're going, what do I do I feel alone and I feel depressed.
Yeah.
How do you navigate those waters?
It reminds me of a Bible verse of Matthew 11:28. Says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Like God actually give rest.
Yeah.
Like God, I believe, like I felt these years it's like a delay in my life because like there are so much things happened in my life, and without the COVID, without the military coup, I'm like I'm graduated got a bachelor degree, got a job.
So good.
Yeah. But it is like a delay in my life. But God makes it like God is working. God is preparing a way for me and for us, and like God is healing me, and God is recovering me from all these bad influences. Because like God, our God is the God who heals us after like engaging with such trials. Yeah. He like the verse said, like I will give you rest, and I felt that blessing in my life.
Yeah. So did you feel that blessing, the rest that came over you? Did you feel that immediately from being part of a community, a Christian community, or did you feel it gradually?
Gradually. Which
is important to note. Like for our listeners, sometimes they think, just go to church and everything will be better. But it can take time, can't it?
It's like it's like a timing in life. Like God has a timing for our life. We just have to like approach getting closer to God,
Yeah. That's right. It's and it creates that growth in our lives.
Yeah.
I'm a true believer in like the mindset of a gym, how as you go to the gym and you develop your muscles tear and they're sore and they're painful.
Yeah.
But that's what causes growth.
Yeah,
and that's what
course.
causes strength.
Yeah. That's a perfect example.
Yeah, and I think God teaches us in a similar way. It builds resilience.
Yeah.
For us to actually mature. So you've been able, like God uses, and the Bible says this, there's scripture that says God uses all things for good for those who love him. And he's used your trials, your life, all of these horrible things that, like your family's all over the world now. And he's strengthened you in different areas. That's why I love testimony so much, because we got the saying on the podcast, which is your story could be the key to unlock somebody else's prison.
Yeah.
So somebody else listening to this that's going through similar things and they have not found Christ, or they have not found that Christian community, that now through what God's shown you can help somebody else. That's why testimonies are so powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's so good.
Yeah.
So what is God doing with you over the next little while? So you said you've got your bachelor's degree, you've got a good community of Christians around you, you've got some good friends here. Where's God taking Mo next?
Yeah. I'm
Japan?
Japan, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think, it was my dream, I don't want to give up.
Yeah.
Give up because like Thailand is a place like God let me here to give my life a time to explore, to grow in spiritually. It's like a giving you a time break,
Yeah.
It's not a delay, It's just like a break to grow, again
Yes.
in spiritually and a time to meet many people like you, like you, and a time to build my life in another perspective, another
100%.
in God's way, a way with a way more stronger faith,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm excited. Do you have a time frame for when you're planning to be able to go to Japan?
Thai friend here.
Yeah, like is it in the next year or 2 years?
It's like it's like next year's.
You want to go next year?
Yeah. And this
Holiday or for a long time?
to Japan
Yeah.
is kind of like I'm going to walk there.
You're going to go work there. Awesome.
So this podcast is like a proof,
That's cool. That's cool.
proof. I have that how God's walk in my life,
Yeah, so good. And you're working now as a IT
freelance
software developer?
Software developer.
Yeah.
I'm currently it's also like I'm currently facing challenges with seeking a full-time job here, because like many people come into Thailand, they're like Myanmar, Cambodians, Vietnamese, and all like Thailand is the center like
The digital nomads.
There's
a lot. Yeah.
It's kind of like hard to get a full-time job here without a degree.
Oh yes, of course.
Without a degree or without a proper like full-time corporate experience.
Yeah.
So and like God is like building a way for me. I actually like by the grace of God, I transferred my university credit to a program, and I got into that program. In 1 year, I will got a bachelor degree in computer science.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Man, so good. Is there any other stories or anything you wanted to share before we finish up?
I think that's all.
It's all for now.
For now.
Yeah, we'll have to get you back on, and once you've gone to Japan, and then
of course.
Maybe if you do come back, but maybe we could do an online one.
Yeah.
Man, Mo, you've got an incredible journey that you've gone through, and what I like particularly about your story is it's full of trials. It's full of trials in lots of areas, like the threat of being part of the army, the trial of being separated from your family, the trial of learning how to be part of a new culture in Thailand and to be accepted, and then the trial of finding the right church and the right community. And you've got all these great parts of your life, but the great thing that I like about it is God has definitely been guiding each part.
Yeah.
He's kept you safe.
Yeah.
He's guided you to the right people. He's guided you to the right country. And where the Bible says that he is our refuge, and for us to run to him, that I fully see that in your life, which is really, really cool. Yeah. So, I just want to, say thank you so much for sharing your story.
Yeah.
It's it's been a real honor to actually be able to sit here and talk to you. Like I said, I've got to understand much more of the war going on in Myanmar, and to be able to, I would never be able to comprehend what you've gone through, but being able to sit down and chat to you properly, and it gives me a glimpse of the respect that I have for Myanmar and all the victims of that horrible war, that coup that's going on, and everything like that. So it's for all of our listeners, pray for Myanmar. And also, if anybody is interested in some freelancing work from Mo, we're going to make sure that there's an email. Should we do that? An email below, maybe a website?
Yeah. And a website.
We'll put that in the description below, so you can just click on that. And he's got incredible experience. I've had a look myself, and he might even help me with a few things while we're in Thailand with our website. So please check him out. And hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you, Mo, for coming on the podcast. You're an incredible man.
Yeah, thank you for letting me be part of your podcast program, and let me be a voice to my people.
Yeah, man, it's just been an honor.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Jesus Magnet podcast. If you enjoyed this, make sure that you connect with us. Find us on Facebook, on Instagram, and if you want to support us, be a member of our coffee club, Jesus Magnet Coffee Club. See you next time on the Jesus Magnet.